Namaste and welcome back to our mathematics class. In this video we are going to discuss various forms of equation of a line, and after that we will discuss exercise 10.2 of NCERT class 11 mathematics text. Let me start. First type is horizontal and vertical lines. Horizontal and vertical lines. Consider two axes, x-axis and y-axis. Here we can draw a horizontal line above the x-axis. If the distance between these two lines we take it as small letter a, then we can write the equation of this horizontal line as y is equal to a, because we have drawn the line through a point on y-axis which is parallel to x-axis. So y equal to a is a line which is parallel to x-axis. And if the line is below the x-axis, if we keep the same distance, then what we can write? This will be y is equal to minus a. If we consider the distance as a, then we can write y is equal to minus a. So here the sign depends upon the position of the line. If it is above the x-axis, then it is positive, and if it is below the x-axis, then it is negative. So y is equal to a is a line which is parallel to x-axis when it is above the x-axis, and y equal to minus a is a line which is parallel to x-axis when it is below the x-axis. Clear? Now we can consider the vertical lines. Here also we can draw two axes, x-axis and y-axis. Consider a vertical line which is at a distance of b units from y-axis. Here we can write the equation as x equal to b. And if we take a line which is on the left side of y-axis, which keep the same distance from y-axis, that is b, and here we can write the equation of this line as x equal to minus b. So x equal to b is the equation of a line which is parallel to y-axis, or we can say it will be a vertical line. Okay. And if the position of the line is on the left side of y-axis, then the equation will be x equal to minus b. Here one more point you have to keep in mind is equation of x-axis and y-axis. Equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. And equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. Okay. So x equal to 0 is the equation of y-axis, and y equal to 0 is the equation of x-axis. Okay. Next one is equation of a line if we know a point and slope. That is called point slope form. Point slope form. That means equation of a line passing through a point x0, y0 with slope m is given by y minus y0 is equal to m into x minus x0. I repeat, equation of a line passing through a point with slope m is given by y minus y0 is equal to m into x minus x0. Okay. And the second one is 2-point form. Two-point form means equation of a line passing through two given points. Let us take the points as x1, y1 and x2, y2. So equation of a line passing through x1 y1 and x2 y2 is given by y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 is equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. This is called a two-point form. Equation of a line passing through two given points x1 y1 and x2 y2 is given by y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 is equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. Okay. And the third one is slope intercept form. Slope intercept form. If we know the slope and intercept here, intercept we mean the line intersect the x-axis or y-axis at a particular point. That point is known as intercept. If a line intersect the y-axis at a point C, then we can call it as y-intercept. And if a line intersect the x-axis at a point D, then we can call that point D as the x-intercept. Normally C is known as y-intercept and D is known as x-intercept. Okay. So case 1 is slope M is given and y-intercept small letter c is given. Then equation of the line is y is equal to mx plus c. So a simple equation, y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope and c is the y-intercept. And case 2, the second one is, if we know the slope and x-intercept. Here the x-intercept we take it as small letter d, and the equation of that line is y is equal to m into x minus d. Y is equal to m into x minus d. Okay. Next one is intercept form. Fourth one, intercept form. So if we know x-intercept and y-intercept, then we can write the equation of line as x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. Here a is the x-intercept and b is the y-intercept. So our equation of line is x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. Okay. And the fifth one is normal form. The equation of a line having normal distance p from the origin, small letter p. P is the normal distance from the origin. And the angle omega, which the normal makes with the positive directions of x-axis, is given by, it is the angle, okay, given by x cos omega plus y sin omega is equal to p. I repeat, equation of a line with a normal distance p from the origin and the angle omega be the angle made by the normal with the positive direction of x-axis is given by x cos omega plus y sin omega is equal to p. So these are the different equations of the line you have to learn in this section. Now we shall discuss exercise 10.2. Here the question is, find the equation of the line which satisfy the given conditions. First one, write the equation for the x-axis and the y-axis. So we all know equation of x-axis is what? Y is equal to 0 and equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. Okay, that's all. Then second one is equation of a line passing through the point minus 4, 3 with slope 1 by 2. So it's the first type, point slope form. Okay. So here we can write x0, y0 as minus 4, comma 3 and m is equal to 1 by 2. So the equation of line is y minus y0 is equal to m into x minus x0. Here we can replace the values. Y minus y0, y0 is 3, which is equal to 1 by 2 into x minus minus 4. So x plus 4. We can cross multiply these two. So what we get? 2y minus 6 is equal to x plus 4. Now we can rearrange the terms. 2y minus 6 minus x minus 4 is equal to 0. Or minus x plus 2y minus 10 is equal to 0. We can multiply the whole equation by 1 minus 1. So it becomes x minus 2y plus 10 is equal to 0. Okay. And the third one is passing through the origin with the slope m. It's also the same type, 1 point form. So y minus y0, y0 is 0, which is equal to m into x minus 0. Or simply we can write y is equal to mx. So y is equal to mx is the equation of a straight line which passes through the origin. Clear? Now we move on to question number 4. Here we have to find the equation of a line passing through 2 comma 2 root 3 and inclined with the x-axis at an angle of 75 degree. So it's also point slope form, but slope is not given. We have to find it. Point is given. This can be taken as x0, y0. So here x0, y0, the point is 2 comma 2 root 3 and the angle theta is given 75 degree. From this we can find the slope. We know the formula to find slope in terms of theta. M is equal to tan theta. So M is equal to tan theta, which is equal to tan 75 degree. So in order to find the value of tan 75 degree, we can split it into two angles, tan 45 degree plus 30 degree. Now we can apply the trigonometric formula tan x plus y. What is tan x plus y? Tan x plus tan y divided by 1 minus tan x tan y. Right. So here we can write tan x plus tan y. Tan 45 degree plus tan 30 degree divided by 1 minus tan x tan y. 1 minus tan 45 degree into tan 30 degree. Tan 45 degree is 1 and tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3. Here also 1 minus 1 into 1 by root 3. Now we can cross multiply. Root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 divided by root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3. Root 3 we can cancel. So we get root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1. This is the slope of the line. Now using this slope and this point, we can write the equation of the line. Okay. So we can write the equation of line as y minus y0 is equal to m into x minus x0. Here y minus y0, it is 2 root 3, which is equal to m into root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1 into x minus x0. x0 is 2. Now we can cross multiply this one. Root 3 minus 1 into y minus 2 root 3, which is equal to root 3 plus 1 into x minus 2. Okay. Now we can multiply root 3 minus 1 into y and root 3 minus 1 into minus 2 root 3. Okay. Here also we can write root 3 plus 1 into x, then plus root 3 plus 1 into minus 2. Here no need to remove this bracket, but here we can remove the bracket. Okay. So first one we can write as it is root 3 minus 1 into y. Then here we can multiply minus 2 root 3 into root 3. Root 3 into root 3, 3. 3 2s are 6. So minus 6. Minus into minus plus. Plus 2 root 3. Which is equal to root 3 plus 1 into x. Here also we can multiply minus 2 into root 3. Minus 2 root 3. Minus 2 into plus 1. Minus 2. Now we can rearrange the term in order to get the final answer. Okay. So first of all we can write this term root 3 plus 1 into x. Then take this y term to right side. It becomes minus. Minus of root 3 minus 1 into y. Then on the RHS part the terms are minus 2 root 3 minus 2. Here on minus 6, it goes to right side, it becomes plus 6. Then plus 2 root 3, that is minus 2 root 3, which is equal to 0. Okay. That is root 3 plus 1 into x minus root 3 minus 1 into y minus 2 plus 6. It is plus 4 minus 2 root 3 minus 2 root 3 minus 4 root 3. Which is equal to 0. Or we can write root 3 plus 1 into x minus root 3 minus 1 into y, which is equal to minus 4 root 3. We can take to right side 4 root 3 plus 4 minus 4. That is root 3 plus 1 into x minus root 3 minus 1 into y, which is equal to 4. We can take common 4 into root 3 minus 1. This is the final answer. Equation of the given line is root 3 plus 1 into x minus root 3 minus 1 into y is equal to 4 into root 3 minus 1. Okay. Here the next one is find the equation of the line intersecting the x-axis at a distance of 3 units to the left of the origin. A line which intersects the x-axis at a distance of 3 units to the left of the origin. So that can be taken as x-intercept. X-intercept. And we denote it by small letter d, which is equal to minus 3. 3 units on the left of the origin. So minus 3. Then slope m is equal to minus 2. Slope intercept form. We know the slope and the x-intercept. So the equation is y is equal to m into x minus d. Equation of line is y is equal to m into x minus d. That is y is equal to minus 2 into x minus minus 3, x plus 3. That is y is equal to minus 2x minus 6. Or we can write 2x plus y plus 6 is equal to 0. This is the required equation. Clear? Now we move on to question number 6. Find the equation of the line intersecting the y-axis at a distance of 2 units above the origin. So the line intersects the y-axis at a distance 2 units above the origin. That is y-intercept. So here y-intercept, and it is denoted by the letter C, which is equal to 2. Making an angle of 30 degree. Theta is equal to 30 degrees. Slope is not directly given. We have to find the slope using this angle. Okay. So m is equal to tan theta. That is m is equal to tan 30 degree. What's the value of tan 30? 1 by root 3. Now we can write the equation of the line. So here equation of the line is y is equal to mx plus c. Okay. So y is equal to 1 by root 3 x plus 2. We can multiply the entire equation by root 3. So root 3 y is equal to x plus 2 root 3. Now we can rearrange x minus root 3 y plus 2 root 3 is equal to 0, which is the required equation. Okay. Now we move on to the next one. Equation of a line passing through the points minus 1, 1 and 2 comma minus 4. 2 points are given, so it is 2-point form. Here we can take the point minus 1 comma 1 as x1, y1 and 2 comma minus 4 as x2, y2. Now in 2-point form, equation of a line is y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 is equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. We can replace the values. That is y minus 1 by minus 4 minus 1 which is equal to x minus minus 1, that is x plus 1 by x2 minus x1, 2 plus 1. So y minus 1 by minus 5 is equal to x plus 1 by 3. Now we can cross multiply. 3y minus 3 is equal to minus 5x minus 5, or 5x plus 3y minus 3 plus 5 is equal to 0. That is 5x plus 3y plus 2 is equal to 0, which is the required equation. 5x plus 3y plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. Here we have to find the equation of a line in which the perpendicular distance from the origin is 5 units. So that can be taken as small letter p. P is equal to 5. And the angle made by the perpendicular with the positive x-axis is 30 degree. So clearly we can say it is the normal form. So omega is equal to 30 degree. And what is the equation of a line in normal form? X cos omega plus y sin omega is equal to p. So we can write equation of line is x cos omega plus y sin omega is equal to p. That is x into cos 30 degree plus y into sin 30 degree is equal to 5. Now we can replace the values for cos 30 and sin 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So x into root 3 by 2 plus y into sin 30 is 1 by 2, which is equal to 5. This common denominator 2 we can cross multiply. So what we get is root 3x plus y is equal to 10. This will be the required equation. Root 3x plus y is equal to 10. Clear? Now we move on to question number 9. The vertices of triangle PQR are P of 2, 1 and Q of minus 2, 3 and R of 4, 5. Find the equation of the median through the vertex R. We know median is a line segment connecting a vertex to the midpoint of its opposite side. So here we have to take the median through the vertex R. So consider this vertex R and we have to connect this vertex R to the midpoint of its opposite side. So let S be the midpoint of PQ. Now we can join RS. Here we have to find the equation of the line RS. That's the question. Okay. For that we have to find the point S, or the coordinate of the point S. S is the midpoint of PQ. So we can find the midpoint. Here S is the midpoint of PQ. Since now we can find the coordinate of S. So coordinate of S are, we know the formula, midpoint formula, x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So here 2 plus minus 2 by 2, 1 plus 3 by 2, and which is equal to 0, 2. Okay. Now we know the 2 points R and S. R is 4, 5 and S is 0, 2, and we can easily find the equation of the line RS. or equation of the median RS. Okay, 2-point form. So equation of median RS is y minus y1. Here y1 is 5 by y2 minus y1. 2 minus 5, which is equal to x minus x1. x1 is 4 by x2 minus x1. 0 minus 4. That is y minus 5 by minus 3 is equal to x minus 4 by minus 4. This minus we can cancel and we can cross multiply. So what we get? 4y minus 20 is equal to 3x minus 12. Or we can write 3x minus 4y minus 12 plus 20 is equal to 0. That is 3x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. This will be the equation of the median. Okay. Now we move on to question number 10. Find the equation of the line passing through minus 3, 5. So that point we can take it as x0, y0, minus 3, 5. And perpendicular to the line through the points 2, 5 and minus 3, 6. So here it is given that a line which passes through minus 3, 5 is perpendicular to the line through the points 2, 5 and minus 3, 6. So first of all we can find the slope of the line through these 2 points. Okay. Slope of line through 2, 5 and minus 3, 6 is, we know the formula, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So here 6 minus 5 divided by minus 3 minus 2. So 1 by minus 5 is the slope of the line. It is given that this line is perpendicular to the required line. What about the slope of 2 perpendicular lines? One is the negative reciprocal of the other. So if you take this one as m1, so here m1 is equal to 1 by minus 5. So we can write the required slope of the perpendicular line as m2, which is equal to negative reciprocal of this one, that is 5. Okay. Now using this slope and this point, we can easily write the equation of the line. Okay. So here we can write equation of line through minus 3, 5 with slope 5 is y minus 5 is equal to 5 into x minus 3, that is x plus 3. That is y minus 5 is equal to 5x plus 15. Or we can write 5x minus y plus 15 plus 5, which is equal to 0. That is 5x minus y plus 20 is equal to 0. This is the required equation of the line. Clear? So that's all for today. We will discuss the remaining problems in the next class. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Thank you.